Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most interesting and exciting new technologies created by a company called AlterEgo. AlterEgo created a physical device and a digital interface to share your thoughts with AI and other AlterEgo users by speaking out loud, mouthing words, or using something called silent speech. So silent speech is when you make a conscious effort to say a word without actually voicing it. Like when you first learned how to read, you voice the word silently in your head. So essentially, you make a conscious effort to say something without actually saying it out loud. And Alter Ego's system detects this. And from your voluntary nervous system, the speech system being deliberately engaged, the system processes only information that's silent speech. So the system can't process any non-speech signals emitted by your brain. And the way that the system works at a slightly more detailed level is that it has an electrophysiological signal reader that's attached to your neck and part of your face. And it takes signals from the areas of your brain responsible for speech. It takes these signals and it uses hardware to discern and process these signals to then feed into an AI system, which is convolutional neural network based, that translates these signals into actual words. And then this gets fed into a downstream AI system to process this information and uh, answer any queries that may have been part of this information. And the AI system outputs audio through Alter Ego's built-in headset that is essentially just a headphone. And so this entire process happens when a user can be internally vocalizing their words and phrases without actually speaking or making any discernible movements. The device also includes cameras that allow the AI's context to include the user's visible environment. It's pretty insane. So going into the details of the use cases a little bit more, the first one that's interesting is the memory that it provides. So the system can store notes on things you want to remember for future recall. So this can include information about the environment, information about something you specifically silently state through the silent speech process that I mentioned earlier. And it can even, they claim that it can remember names of people you forgot the names of. And this is a little bit odd to me because I wonder what it associates the names to. So if it's using the camera to record their faces, this is a question that we don't really have an answer to, but it's pretty interesting. And so some other questions that this memory system begs are things like how long can it actually store all this information for? How much information can it store? And is there a point when there's too much information and the AI starts recalling inaccurate information? So how well can it scale? We also don't want to be in a situation where the brain's memory component called the hippocampus becomes underutilized and we become too reliant on this system. But this is really cool and really nice for just one-off reminders that don't really have much consequences if you don't store them in your long-term memory.